Alright, let's fuck music in the dick.
Why is this shit so fucking hard? Like, do you ever feel like sometimes these life tasks or challenges or whatever the fuck you want to call them just feel so impossible, so far out of the picture that no matter how hard you want to do whatever the fuck you want to do, whether that's go to work, eat breakfast, finish a project, or even just brush your fucking teeth, it just... it is an immovable object with no alternate path to the finish line other than straight fucking through it. It's infuriating. What makes me feel such a lack of motivation? What daily routines incite my unproductivity? What habits are more destructive than others? Why is the next step always so hard, yet a step back so easy? Why can't I be just like everyone else? Why do the endless thoughts and questions control the forward movement of my existence? What did I used to be like? Why can't I just be like that again? I've changed. I know I'm different now, but what was I like before? What did I used to be like? Feelings from the past felt so grand, so central to the next steps in my life. Who I was as a person depended on if I got straight cut or active flex jeans. But now as I feel more, as I do more, need more, those feelings just don't feel as big as they used to. Now, instead of letting one voice guide me through the months, they all take their turn spinning me faster and faster, tearing away the layers of whoever I thought I was until finally I'm able to reach out, to hold on to whatever feeling I managed to grab, trying with everything I have to hold on to that feeling until my fingers slip away and I'm left spiraling in the blackness once more. But then there you were. You gave me the tools I needed to finally stop spinning. You opened doors to a sense of self that grounded me in this world for the first time. A world where the unexpected became a tingling feeling of sensational warmth that grew smiles wider and grander than that of whoever I used to be. With the strength of your outstretched arm, I latched on and dug in, weaving my rapidly growing vines around your porcelain frame until my arms stretched even taller than yours. You gave yourself to me at a time when I did not know how to give myself to you. You gave yourself to me. You wrapped around all my aches and pains, and numbed them, quieted them, healed them. You taught me to trust again, to allow that warmth to fill my body and find hope and solace in the heights that we could grow to. We left the real world behind, becoming each other's world through empty plastic vodka bottles and the warmth of our two bodies as one for months on end. Days were a thick, hazy dream, but in the night we let ourselves absorb each other until there was no other sounds or bodies in the room besides us. We gave ourselves to each other. You gave yourself to me and I to you, yet the more empty bottles surrounded us, the harder it was to give and the deeper the wounds cut. Each night became a desperate attempt to feel that warmth again, to heal instead of hurt, to fall in rather than fall out, but eventually, no matter how stable your roots are, when the ground of your world becomes unstable, someone is bound to fall. And as I fell, I did the only thing I knew how to do. I stretched my ever-entangling vines around you once more and I dug in. Yet as I fell, those vines did more than dig. They yanked, they pulled you down until all your pain was unraveled again. And as I tore you open, as I ripped off the bandages and made deeper cuts, you tried to heal both of us. You gave yourself to me. You gave everything, and I gave it away. I let it slide off and away, hoping that if none of it held on, you would eventually drift away with it. While you rebuilt our broken world, I searched for the key to destroy it. You gave me everything, and I gave you the way to hate me. For a while our roots slowly crumbled and the cracks of our existence started tearing away, we stood on separate sides of the forest we built, with arms held out, wishing desperately for our fingers to embrace once more. Yet every day that bond of trust, the one that I broke in my search for destruction, painfully desecrated our forest. And while the soil dried up and the trees fell away, both our arms slipped further from embrace. I remember the tears streaming down your face, each drop making little damp imprints on my shirt, knowing if I was strong enough I would be able to stop you from leaving, knowing that those perfect words to keep you in my arms were just waiting right below the ever-spinning surface. But those tears dried and the words became lost in the deafening silence of what I had let slip away. The collapse of a once mighty tree left gaping sinkholes filled with an endless black that scattered throughout our landscapes. The loudest screams fell silent in the absorbing darkness, and I stood there, in a motion picture of my own life, plagued by thoughts of what I had done and how I let you slip away to drown, alone, in a swallowing pool of my own creation. And as these thoughts cascaded down, that swallowing pool grew ever deeper and ever darker. But even in the darkness, we searched for each other. Through the coldest nights and endless black, we found the warmth that once burned hot enough to melt our two worlds into one. We used the fallen trees and crumbled roots to build something new. Tentatively, we intertwined once more, slowly reconstructing the once mighty forest into the grounds for one that will grow even taller. Through hundreds of miles and hours of conversation that lasts for days on end, we learn to grow together, to let the fallen trees of my mistakes seed a forest that will continue to grow and adapt until our vines slowly start to intertwine again. No longer digging in, but planting themselves, slowly but surely growing strong roots for the years to come. And though the cuts haven't healed, and the spiraling darkness still sits just inches below the surface, both our vines now hold each other strong. They lift one limbs up when the others fall. They create support where there was once weakness. And every night, they hold each other close enough to be considered one. And that's more than I could ever ask for.